Simba vs. Scar, the Lion King. In the majestic pride lands of Africa, a tale of betrayal, redemption, and courage unfolds as Simba, the young lion prince, confronts his uncle Scar, who seeks to usurp the throne and rule with tyranny and fear. As the son of Mufasa, the beloved king of the Pride Lands, Simba is destined to inherit the throne and carry on his father's legacy. However, Scar, Mufasa's jealous and power-hungry brother, harbors dark ambitions of his own and plots to eliminate Simba and seize control of the kingdom for himself. When Mufasa tragically perishes in a wildebeest stampede orchestrated by Scar, Simba is led to believe that he is responsible for his father's death and flees into exile, leaving Scar to ascend to the throne unopposed. Lost and alone in the vast wilderness, Simba embarks on a journey of self-discovery, guided by the wise and whimsical duo of Timon, the meerkat, and Pumbaa, the warthog. With their help, Simba learns the true meaning of Hakuna Matata, no worries, and embraces a carefree lifestyle, distancing himself from his past and his responsibilities as the rightful king. Meanwhile, Scar's tyrannical rule plunges the Pride Lands into darkness and despair, as he ruthlessly exploits its resources and subjects its inhabitants to his iron-fisted rule. With the kingdom on the brink of ruin, Simba's childhood friend Nala ventures into the wilderness in search of help, hoping to find Simba and persuade him to return and reclaim his rightful place as king. Upon learning of the suffering inflicted upon his homeland and the truth of his father's death, Simba is filled with a newfound sense of purpose and determination. With the guidance of the wise and mystical Rafiki, Simba confronts his past and embraces his destiny as the true king of the Pride Lands. Gathering allies from all corners of the kingdom, including the loyal lioness Nala, the wise mandrill Rafiki, and the eccentric meerkat and warthog duo Timon and Pumbaa, Simba leads a daring assault on Scar's forces, determined to reclaim his throne and restore peace and prosperity to the Pride Lands. In a climactic showdown atop Pride Rock, Simba confronts Scar and exposes his treachery to the gathered lionesses and hyenas. With the support of his allies and the courage of his convictions, Simba defeats Scar in a fierce battle, avenging his father's death and reclaiming his rightful place as king. As the Pride Lands bask in the dawn of a new era, Simba ascends to the throne and vows to rule with wisdom, compassion, and justice. With the support of his friends and loved ones, Simba leads his kingdom into a bright and hopeful future, ensuring that the circle of life continues to thrive for generations to come. With Scar defeated and Simba rightfully restored to the throne, the Pride Lands begin to flourish once again under the benevolent rule of the true king. Simba, now matured and wise beyond his years, embraces his responsibilities with humility and grace, guided by the lessons he learned during his journey of self-discovery. As the new king, Simba works tirelessly to heal the wounds inflicted upon the Pride Lands by Scar's tyrannical reign. With the help of his loyal subjects and trusted advisors, including the wise mandrill Rafiki and the venerable lioness Sarabi, Simba implements policies to promote harmony and cooperation among all creatures of the kingdom. Under Simba's leadership, the Pride Lands become a beacon of hope and prosperity, attracting visitors from far and wide who come to marvel at its beauty and abundance. With each passing day, Simba strives to honor the memory of his father, Mufasa, and uphold the values of courage, integrity, and compassion that define his legacy. Meanwhile, Scar's defeat serves as a cautionary tale, reminding all who dwell in the Pride Lands of the dangers of greed, jealousy, and unchecked ambition. As Simba's reign brings stability and prosperity to the kingdom, Scar's legacy fades into obscurity, a distant memory of a dark chapter in the history of the Pride Lands. As the sun sets on another day in the Pride Lands, Simba stands proudly atop Pride Rock, surveying his kingdom with a sense of pride and fulfillment. With his family by his side and the support of his subjects, Simba looks to the future with optimism and hope, knowing that as long as he leads with wisdom and compassion, the circle of life will continue to thrive for generations to come. As Simba continues to reign over the Pride Lands, his leadership is tested by new challenges and adversaries that threaten the peace and prosperity of his kingdom. Despite the hardships he faces, Simba remains steadfast in his commitment to uphold the values of justice, equality, and compassion that define his reign. One such challenge arises when a pride of rogue lions, led by a charismatic but ruthless leader named Zira, seeks to claim the Pride Lands as their own. Zira, driven by a deep-seated hatred for Simba and a desire for revenge, launches a series of attacks on the kingdom, putting the lives of Simba's subjects at risk. With the help of his allies, including his loyal friend Nala, the wise mandrill Rafiki, and the eccentric meerkat and warthog duo Timon and Pumbaa, Simba confronts Zira and her followers in a series of epic battles that test the limits of his strength and resolve. As the conflict escalates, Simba is forced to confront his own doubts and insecurities, grappling with the weight of his responsibilities as king and the challenges of maintaining peace in the face of adversity. Despite the odds stacked against him, Simba refuses to back down, drawing strength from the love and support of his family and friends. In a climactic showdown, Simba faces off against Zira in a fierce battle for the fate of the Pride Lands. With courage, determination, and the support of his allies, Simba emerges victorious, defeating Zira and her followers and restoring peace to the kingdom once more. As the dust settles and the sun rises on a new day in the Pride Lands, Simba stands proudly atop Pride Rock, surrounded by his loved ones and his loyal subjects. With his leadership reaffirmed and his kingdom safe once more, Simba looks to the future with optimism and hope, knowing that as long as he remains true to himself and his principles, the circle of life will continue to thrive for generations to come. As Simba's reign continues, the Pride Lands face new challenges that test the resilience of its inhabitants. One such challenge arises